What's up, you guys? It's Tyler from the Herrintons, and we're back today with a brand new video. Now, if you guys have ever checked out our gear page and seen our kit, you know that we shoot with a lot of different lenses. But it wasn't always that way. When I first started out, I was building my kit one lens at a time, just like you. And when you're in the earlier stages of your business, knowing what lenses to buy next can be a really tough decision, especially since you know that you're investing a lot of money in these, and you're probably only gonna buy one at a time. Well, in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys my favorite 3 prime lenses for wedding filmmaking, and which one I think that you should invest in first. Before we go any further, I wanted to let you guys know about a free webinar you guys might be interested in. It's called Unlocking the 3 Essential Elements of Successful Wedding Filmmaking. Again, it's completely free, and I'd love for you guys to check it out. If you're new to weddings, this is gonna be perfect for you. And if you've been in weddings for a while and you're looking to up your game, I think there'll be a ton of awesome information for you guys to learn. So if you're interested in signing up, again, it's completely free. There's gonna be a link down below with all the information where you can go sign up. But I just wanna let you guys know about that because I think a lot of you watching this video would find a lot of value from checking this out. All right, so let's get into the lenses. I just wanted to say one quick side note before we get started. I'm referring to all these focal lengths in their full frame equivalent, so just keep that in mind if you have an APS-C size sensor or Micro Four Thirds or something like that. All right, so the first prime lens that I suggest on my list of my favorites is the 35mm. Right now, this is a great lens. It's my wide lens, but it doesn't give a ton of distortion, which is really nice. It's wide enough that you can use it on a slider, you can use it for establishing shots and things like that, but it's not so wide it's gonna give you that fisheye effect or that you can't use it on people. This lens is perfect for tight situations, smaller rooms, things like that, and it really gives a really nice intimate feeling if you wanna make the viewer feel as if they're really right there with the bride and groom, right there next to them. This is gonna be the perfect lens for those types of situations. Okay, so the second lens I suggest in my favorite 3 prime lenses for wedding filmmakers is the 50mm lens. Now this is an amazing all-around lens, and you could literally shoot an entire wedding day with just this lens alone. There's some debate about this, but I believe that the 50mm is the closest to the human eye, which you're actually seeing with your human eye, so it feels very natural to your viewer, and it makes them feel as if they're standing right there in the room with the bride and groom doing whatever they're doing. And like I said, you can use this lens for literally any part of the wedding day, but it really thrives during bridal prep, shooting details, things like that, where you can get really nice and close. And of course, you get that amazing bokeh from the prime lens. And then my third favorite prime lens is the 85mm. Now, honestly, this is probably my favorite. It's kind of my go-to lens because this is the beauty lens, right? Everything looks amazing when shot with this lens. It makes people look really good. There's amazing bokeh, and I just personally really love the look of it with the compression and everything. Oh, it's money. With the 85, it gives you a little extra reach more than that 50, so it allows you to get some nice, close, intimate shots without having to be too close to your couple during those intimate moments like the first look, things like that, but it still allows you to get in there, get that reach, and get that really good looking, tight, close shot. And it's also perfect for portrait time. Again, it's a very flattering lens, so it makes the bride and groom look really good, but it also allows you to stand back a little bit further so you're not in the photographer's way when you guys are working together during portrait time, and it just makes everything look really good with the bokeh, and it's just so good. You can use it during the ceremony if you need a little bit of extra reach. Some ceremonies, yes, it is nice to have something longer like a 70-200 or something like that, but we're talking primes only today, so I have used the 85 during a ceremony before, and it totally can work. And of course, the 85 is a must-have for receptions, for those special moments like the dances and the speeches, things like that, where you can't be really close to the bride and groom without being in the way of all the guests and things like that. The 85 is great because it allows you to stand a little bit further back, still fill the frame, and get a really great looking shot. With these 3 lenses in your arsenal, I would carry all 3 of these with me at all times on a wedding day, and you'd be ready for any situation. It's great because it gives you a lot of variety because you have the wide from the 35 all the way up to the telephoto of the 85, and it kind of gives you just all the variety in between, and you'll be ready for literally any kind of situation that is thrown at you. Now, I use the L series of all of these, but you don't necessarily have to if you're just starting out. I still think that these are great focal lengths to get, and there are some more affordable options in these focal lengths that are definitely worth looking into. All right, so if I had to choose one that I would suggest for you to buy first, although as much as I love the 85, and that is probably like my favorite go-to lens, I think the first lens that you should purchase if you're just getting into primes would be the 50. Again, we mentioned it's the most versatile of all the lenses. It can be used in pretty much any situation throughout the entire day, and I think it's a really great place to start. And in addition to that, there's 3 really great options to purchase from Canon specifically. So Canon has the 50mm 1.8, which is only around $100, and is a great place to kind of get your feet wet. in prime lenses. That was my first ever prime lens, and it made me fall in love with prime lenses, and that's kind of why I became a prime lens shooter. But for 120 bucks or whatever it is now, it's definitely worth getting it to try it. If anything else, you'll just start falling in love with having that really shallow depth of field. But there's that option. There's the 50 millimeter 1.4, which is a bit of a step up. It's around the $300 range. It's going to give you a little bit more quality. It's just a better build quality, that kind of stuff, but still pretty affordable. And then of course there's the 50 millimeter 1.2, which I absolutely love and has amazing color and really great bokeh and is an amazing lens. It's on the more expensive end, $1,500. That might be kind of a step up for most people, but any three of those lenses will be a great place for you to start if you're getting started in wedding filmmaking. All right, so there you guys have it. Those are my 3 favorite prime lenses for shooting weddings. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you have a different lens that you love, a different focal length that you think is the best, I'd love to hear about it. So leave a comment down below. I love responding to all you guys' comments. So if you guys have not subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you guys would consider doing that. You can click that right below as well, and give this video a like if you thought it was awesome. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. This has been Tyler from the Herritons, and I'll check you guys in the next one.